Alright, it's that time of year again. Whew, good to be back in, of course, this cosplay again. Whew, boy. Well, I guess it looks like it's finally that time again. And I guess it looks like I'm all dressed for the occasion. Yeah, I can't help but be in this outfit. But yeah, you kind of get the idea, So yeah, anyways, hey guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here. Once again, and of course, my Christmas barber cosplay again. I have no idea, I actually really love being in this outfit, so don't judge me on that. So anyways, welcome back everybody to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Holiday Express animated train set that I currently got that was lent down to me by, of course, my grandparents for sure, to which I do find it to be a really great train set for sure, and I remember playing with it a ton as a kid for sure, and even looking back on it now, I still think it definitely holds up for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I am really impressed with, of course, that said train set for sure, and I know hands down that if I needed something to set up right around Christmas time, this would definitely be one of them for sure. So yeah, pretty hard to find nowadays, but I still think it holds up very well in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. Just me, and of course this outfit for sure. Sitting right here, right up until you come back for sure. So yeah. And you know, the thought occurred to me: if I ever have children of my own, I'm sure they would actually react the same way when I was as a kid, and actually play with that train set, pretty much a whole hog for sure. And yeah, sorry for the burp for a second. But yeah, I think that'll be something that they would love if I ever have children of my own for sure. So yeah. Yeah, having a train set underneath the Christmas tree is really worth it right around Christmas time for sure. Alright, I guess if you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, it's that time of year again for sure. I'm in my Christmas barber cosplay, and yes, I am definitely in this because, of course, got my wig on, my headband with my bows and antlers, and pretty much my nice choker necklace, and of course, pretty much this nice separate hood piece, and of course this wonderful dress with, of course, the petticoat inside and the belt, and even the tights, and of course one of my custom shoes for sure. So yeah, and I guess you know what that means, right? That's right, it's officially Christmas time once again. So yeah, I guess it is no big surprise that Christmas has officially come and gone not too long ago, and of course, as usual on this show, I can't help but celebrate it every single year by far. It is definitely one of my all-time favorite holidays by far, and I can't get enough of it for sure. You name it, from carols to, of course, pretty much watching all the movies and specials every single year, pretty much going out to the mall and seeing Santa Claus for sure, and of course, as usual, spending some time with your family, and of course, getting some nice Christmas presents for sure. So So yeah, I guess it is no big surprise, of course, on that front. I always look forward to Christmas every single year by far for sure, and luckily enough, I guess for my case, much like the last several years, I have got a lot of Christmas presents for, of course, this year for sure, and yeah, I guess either way, I really do have a good time with it for sure, and I don't even say the ones that I got right here are, of course, the best ones by far for sure, so yeah, and of course, as usual on this show, seeing how I did get the majority of course, on my Christmas presents this year, I'm gonna go over every single one of them for all of you guys for sure, just to show you guys on what I got, and oh, wait, what? What is that? Hold on, cut the music up for a second, cut the music up. Yeah, so, what's that? Oh, there's more to it than just that in this episode? Oh, really? What is it? Wait, you're serious, aren't you? You're kidding! You're not kidding? It said so, below this video? Well, I don't believe it. I mean, I just can't believe it. Well, I guess I give it to the Charlie Brown adult voice that's off screen for sure, right? Looks like there's more to it to celebrate than just that. Not only is this a pretty much a special belated Christmas episode of this show, but it's also our official 200th episode! I mean, just, wow, I mean, holy crap! I can't believe it, we finally made it to exactly 200 episodes, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's hard to believe we've actually finally made it this far for sure, so yeah. I guess either way, I guess for what it is, for those of you who actually kept on watching this show on this channel for some time, thank you all so much for sure. I can't believe we finally made it to 200 episodes for sure, and I think it's thanks to all of you guys for making this possible for sure, so yeah. I guess either way, I guess I knew I can't actually just leave it at that. I gotta do something special for once for sure, and I mean, what can I do exactly? I mean, I guess if anything, I did make it to 200 episodes for sure, and I've got pretty much all of my Christmas presents to go through for sure, and you know what? I think that might have sparked a bit of an idea for sure. Yeah, you know what? I guess, pretty much as my belated Christmas present to all of you guys, for the 200th episode, I'm gonna go over all the Christmas presents I've got anyways for sure, so yeah, I guess if anything, that's definitely my late Christmas present to all of you guys for sure. I'm still gonna go over all the Christmas presents that I got, just to help us celebrate 200 episodes of this show for all of you guys for sure, so yeah. I guess either way, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure, but I'm still doing something nice for all of you guys for sure, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So with that being said, let's kick the 200th episode of this show just right for sure, and go over all the Christmas presents that I got this year, so yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we got the introduction out of the way, and somehow realizing this is the 200th episode right at the last minute for sure, I think we might as well now go ahead and go over all the Christmas presents that I got this year. But before we do that, I need to get a couple things out real quick before we'll get started, because there are a couple of things I actually did get right around before the big day comes around for sure. And we're actually going to start with this. So yeah, what I actually have right here in this box is, of course, pretty much a Funko Holiday Advent Calendar devoted entirely to Pokemon. Now, if you actually know me, I need to get things out real quick. If you actually have known pretty much on this show for sure, there are two things that I absolutely really love, Pokemon and Funko Pop figures for sure. And I'm making no big surprise that I did talk about a good number of them on this show for sure. But I guess for the sake of pretty much for this, I'll be honest, I'm not really a big advent calendar type of person for sure. In fact, I'm not the kind of person that would actually be really into it for sure. But this one that my mom actually got for me actually does fascinate me a bit for sure. And I think I should also note for sure that the Funko Pop figures featured in this are actually the pocket-size Funko Pop figures for sure. And I guess if you open it up for sure, yeah, it actually does work like every other advent calendar for sure. But yeah, I think for each day, if you open one up, you actually get yourself a nice little, small little Pokemon Funko Pop figure for sure. So yeah, that I do find quite fascinating for sure. And I really do love it all the way. So yeah, you can definitely find stuff like this for sure if you actually do some pretty much online shopping for sure. But yeah, either way, like I said, I'm not really a big advent calendar type of person, but this one is actually quite fascinating for sure. So I'm really glad I got it for sure. And it's actually gonna make really good decoration for, of course, for right around Christmas in the coming years for sure. And yeah, hopefully I think I might work some things out for sure, but either way, I really do think this one is actually quite nice, and, well, I actually do hope I'll actually enjoy the pretty much the small little pocket-sized Funko Pop figures inside for sure, so yeah. And, of course, pretty much, I did get this little photo card for sure, and that is, of course, sent to me by one of my friends and fellow collaborators, John McDowell, aka Trainboy54 for sure, and yeah, it actually does feature him and his family for sure, saying all the joy, the McDowells. So yeah, and of course, it's topped off with a nice little message, which actually said, "Merry Christmas, Ben." So yeah, to Trainboy54, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the card for sure. It really does mean a whole lot for sure. So yeah. But yeah, I guess either way, I just need to get these two out of the way. So yeah, with that being said, now that I finally got those two done, on to the stuff that I actually got. Okay then, so yeah, now that I've actually got those two out of the way, now we can go ahead and go over all the Christmas presents I actually got for sure. So yeah, I guess for starters, I actually got myself for starters a little something from, of course, my Christmas stocking for sure. And I've, of course, got a nice little lottery ticket for sure, courtesy of course, the New York Lottery for sure, to which, for those of you who don't live in, of course, my state where I live, then it's probably a little confusing for sure, so... But yeah, either way, I actually got myself a nice little lottery ticket for sure, which actually pretty much says holiday riches for sure, and I guess according to the ticket, it says you can win up to about $500,000, So yeah, I guess I can't escape these lottery tickets for sure, and most of the time I never even win for sure, so... But who knows, I could be wrong with, of course, this one. Maybe I'm lucky to actually win something from this for sure, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I'm really quite happy that I actually got it for sure, so yeah. Alright, and of course, next up, next up, I've, of course, got not one, but two giant size Hershey's chocolate bars for sure, So yeah, I guess you know me, hands down. I never actually get tired of course, Hershey's chocolate for sure. I really do think it is actually quite tasty, to which, by the way, this video is not sponsored by Hershey's for sure. Although it would have been awesome if that did happen for sure, so... I think I would have ended up swimming in money and actually dying on chocolate for sure, so... But yeah, either way, I still can't get enough of Hershey's chocolate for sure. I really do think they're actually quite tasty for sure. And yeah, I definitely know I'm going to be in for a massive treat with, of course, both of these giant size chocolate bars for sure. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I think I've actually got a few things from of course, my sister and her husband for sure. To which, yeah. By the way, if you missed out, pretty much a few months ago, I actually took a break from, of course, posting videos for an entire week for sure, just so that I can head on down to visit my sister and her husband, because they just got married around that time. So yeah. I guess if anything, I'm still sending out a lot of love to both my sister and, of course, my now brother-in-law for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. But either way, I did manage to get a few things from, of course, them for sure. And yeah, I think I might as well show them off right here. So I guess for starters, I've of course got this wonderful sticker, as you can see here, that actually says "Physical Me Forever." So that is actually true, of course, that front. I really do love collecting physical me for sure. And if you have seen my posts and videos and stuff where I showcase everything from my DVD and Blu-ray collection, you'll definitely know that I still want physical me to stay alive for sure. So yeah, that's actually a pretty great way to actually kickstart this for sure. So yeah. Alright, and of course, I actually got myself a couple things from, of course, pretty much, from, of course, a little company called Jinkies. And if you think that is pretty much, that sounds like a catchphrase, pretty much that Velma says from Scooby-Doo, well, you are correct on that. But there is a reason for that. So yeah, pretty much of anything, pretty much from what I can gather inside these enclosed bags supplied by Jinkies, there are actually pretty much some nice glasses lens cleaners for sure. So yeah, and I guess if anything, I'm pretty sure we all know the statistics, the way pretty much glasses cleaners are actually worked for sure, that you actually use it to clean your glasses for sure. And well, luckily enough, I did get two for sure. One, of course, this really nice $100 bill for starters, and the other one, as you can see here, is on a really nice bucket of popcorn for sure. So yeah, that I do find quite clever. And if I can show it off with one of them, yeah, as you can see here, they actually do function as regular glasses cleaners. And oh yeah, my glasses actually pretty much feel clean already for sure. They actually do work quite well. So yeah, I actually am quite fascinated with, of course, these glasses cleaners for sure, and pretty subtle with, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here for sure. So yeah, either way, I think I know it's been a while since I've actually had glasses cleaners of my own, but these are actually quite great, and I know I'm definitely gonna put them to good use if I needed something to clean my glasses with. So yeah. And of course, next up, I've of course got myself pretty much this thing that I didn't expect for sure, and that being, of course, a multifunctional cleaning pen for sure. And I guess I was a little pretty much a little confused on, of course, how it worked, but I guess upon looking over at the back, it actually is used to clean up some stuff like your electronics for sure. And honestly, to me, I think it's actually quite clever. I never knew that pretty much it would actually function like this for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I think it'll be quite interesting for me to try this alga for sure, because yeah, I think maybe there might be some things that I guess are in need of some cleaning for sure. So yeah, maybe I might try this for sure and see how it goes from there. So yeah. Alright, and this final thing that I actually got from, of course, my sister and her husband for sure, I actually got myself a nice t-shirt for sure, and do you think this might actually doesn't seem like much according to the emit one ticket right on the front, but take a look at the back for sure. Yep, says it right here. It actually pretty much it does say on the back, movies by yourself club, you're not allowed. Now, that I do find quite clever for sure. I do think this is actually a really nice t-shirt for sure. And I guess it is quite fancy of how I do actually go to the movies by myself for sure. And even on several occasions, I'm going to have the movie theater all to myself for sure. So yeah, maybe I might actually consider wearing this the next time I go out to see a movie for me to do a review on for sure. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how it'll go. But I guess until then, I really do love this t-shirt for sure. So yeah, to my sister and her husband, yeah, to of course my sister and my brother-in-law for sure. Thank you so much for this and all the other gifts for sure. They really are quite amazing. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that I've actually got some stuff from, of course, my sister and her husband out of the way, I think we might as well move on to a little something I got from my girlfriend, Casameli, for sure. So yeah, I guess it is no big surprise, of course, that front. I really do love getting some nice, pretty much some nice Christmas presents from, of course, my girlfriend, for sure. And luckily enough, I think we might as well show them off right here. And I guess for starters, I'm of course going to be starting with, of course, this nice little card that she sent to me for starters, which actually says, believe on the front, and of course inside, wishing you a season of splendor, Cheyenne. So yeah, that's actually very sweet. Yeah, really, thank you so much for the card, Casa, for sure, or Cheyenne. Yeah. Or hey, I guess if anything, I still love you, darling. So let's see what she got for me for sure. So, and I guess for starters, I've actually got myself an amiibo for starters. So yeah, and of course, in case you're actually quite curious, here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this nice little amiibo, as you can see here, on, of course, King Dedede from Kirby. So yeah, this is actually one amiibo I've been wanting to get in my hands for a long time now, and I say it's actually well worth it for sure. And it is quite fancy of how I did already got Kirby not too long ago for sure, and or I guess several years ago. I can't remember on my own episodes for sure, but hey, it is what it is. So, but yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I finally got this amiibo right here for starters, and yeah, it is actually well worth it for me to finally get this, all thanks to my girlfriend for sure. So yeah. But that's not the only thing my girlfriend actually got for me for sure. Oh no, there is one other one for sure, and that being, of course, on this. So yeah, and I guess a lot of you guys are actually quite curious, what on earth is that I have here in my hands? Well, trust me, I had the same reaction as well when I first got it for sure. But luckily enough, I did manage to message Casa, pretty much asking her what it is, and she actually explained to me that this is actually a yokai pad from Yokai Watch. So yeah, that definitely explains a whole lot, and I will have to say, it was still nice of her for me to get this for sure. Now I've been missing out a whole lot, and I never really got myself into Yokai Watch to be honest for sure. But I have been wanting to check it out for a long time now for sure. And I guess it's no big surprise that my girlfriend is actually really into Yokai Watch for sure. So it is actually quite fitting for her to pretty much send this to me as a nice Christmas present. But either way, I really do love the hell out of this for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, pretty much a good one to, of course, for me to start out for sure. So yeah, either way, thank you so much for this and the pretty much the King Dedede amiibo Casa. Yeah, those are actually really awesome, and I still love you for that. and see if how I'm still in this outfit. I guess a nice little, pretty much a nice little curtsy on this while I'm sitting down, just to make myself all the more cute for you. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. So yeah. Alrighty then, so now that I've actually got all the stuff from my girlfriend out of the way for sure, I think we might as well move on to some of the other stuff that I actually got for sure. So yeah, and I guess for starters, I think we might as well start off with, of course, got myself some nice cash, and I guess from the looks of it, I got about, yeah, looks like I got about, yeah, if I can, yeah, there we go, yeah, looks like I got myself $20 for sure. So yeah, and I guess I give it to that case. What am I gonna do with $20? To be honest, well, believe it or not, according to this note that I got, actually says it right here, Crown City Cinema. So yeah, I guess from the looks of it, looks like I've actually got myself some nice money and stuff for well, actually go to Crown City Cinemas next time for sure. So yeah. I guess you know me, I really do love going to that movie theater every single time for sure, and yeah, I guess pretty much whatever the movie I actually go see, it's still well worth it for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I think I know hands down I'm gonna make use of that $20 for sure. Though I think I may have to squeeze in an extra $1 for sure, because they did kind of raise the price a little bit. Of course, most of the concessions for sure. But hey, regardless, hopefully I think with what they'll provide for me, I think it'll be well worth it. But it's not just that for sure. I've also got myself 2 tickets, as you can see here, for Regal Cinemas for sure. And yeah, I guess it is quite interesting for me to get these for sure, because aside from Crown City Cinemas, I always do love going to a Regal for sure to see a new movie for sure. So yeah, I'll be sure to put those to a good use if I ever do go to one pretty soon. So yeah. All right, and this next one right here, I actually got myself a really awesome T-shirt. So what could it be on, you may ask? Yeah, here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much this nice, pretty much T-shirt, as you can see here, on, of course, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle from Pokemon in Japan for sure. So yeah, I guess it is really is quite nice for me to get this T-shirt for sure, because it actually has 2 things that I absolutely really love: Pokemon and me wanting to go to Japan for sure. So yeah, I say this is actually a really awesome T-shirt for sure. And in case a lot of you guys are actually quite curious with the writing on this all being in Japanese for sure, well, luckily enough, I did manage to pull up Google Translate for sure to really help out on that. And luckily enough, I did get the translation right here, which actually says, according to the shirt right here, according to the shirt right here, it actually says, Pokemon starters include Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, each of which will guide your journey, and Pikachu, a small yellow electric type known for its large ears and beak-shaped tail. Yeah, and of course it's topped off with electric, water, plant, and plant and fire. So yeah, sometimes I guess Google Translate pretty much does kind of mess up the translation a bit for sure, and I guess it is no exception according to this picture I'm actually showing off right here. But still, either way, regardless of course that front, I really do think this is a really awesome T-shirt for sure. So yeah, I know hands down I'm definitely gonna have fun wearing this for sure, and hey, I think it'll actually be quite nice for sure, and that's something I definitely need to plan out. I would definitely want to go to Japan one day for sure. So yeah, that'll be awesome to see that happening for sure. But yeah, I guess until then, I really do love this T-shirt all the way. So yeah. Alrighty then, so now that we got that done, we might as well go ahead and move on from there, and I guess next up we've of course got a plain t-shirt, or a long sleeve shirt, and of course it's topped off with another long sleeve shirt, and of course hopefully I think it'll be pretty much top off with something interesting. I'm joking, it's another long sleeve t-shirt for sure. So yeah, I guess it looks like all these right here are just nothing but shirts that I actually got. Oh, you think it couldn't actually stop from there? Well, how about I top it off with, of course, pretty much not one, but two pairs of sweatpants for sure. Yeah, I don't need to say anything else, of course, on that front. Yeah, looks like I got myself three new shirts and three new shirts and two new sweatpants for sure. I don't need to explain anything else about it. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that getting clothes on Christmas is actually pretty boring, and they're not lying, so I mean, come on. Couldn't you be a little bit more subtle, of course, on that front? Like, maybe gone for a little something like what I have on right now? Although, to be honest, if I would have been much more committed, I would have landed myself in what pretty much in a really nice ballerina outfit for sure. And like I said, don't judge me. I actually look cute in a tutu for sure. And don't believe me? Just ask my girlfriend on that. But anyways, regardless on that, moving on. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I've of course got this right here for sure, and I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, what could be so important that could be in this bag for sure? Well, how about this? So yeah, what I actually got right here is of course a nice little gift card for Walmart for sure, and yeah, I guess it is no big surprise. I always do love shopping around at Walmart for sure, and yeah, luckily enough, this gift card, as you can see here, actually has $50 applied to it for sure. So yeah, I think that'll come in handy for when I'll actually do some shopping later on for sure. So yeah. But it's not just that. I also got myself another gift card in this box for sure. If we can open it up. Yeah. It's also one for Amazon for sure. And yeah, I always do love getting pretty much a nice Amazon gift card for sure. And this one that I actually got is, of course, also for $50 for sure, which I do find quite nice. And I've already put it to a good use to get a couple of items for sure. What, you may ask? Well, just wait until later on for sure, just to see what I actually got for sure. So, but yeah, either way, I say this is actually really cool by far. So yeah, I always do love getting gift cards, and the ones I got for Walmart and Amazon are actually are definitely incredible, hands down. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I've of course got myself in this box a brand new pair of Flame wireless Bluetooth earphones for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I always do find myself using earphones for sure whenever I want to pretty much have something on for me to listen to for sure. Whenever I'm with my parents for sure. Or of course it's pretty much late at night for sure. So. But yeah, regardless on that, I really do think these earphones are definitely well worth it. And who knows, I think if the current ones actually give out, I think these will definitely come in handy for sure. So yeah, really do love those all the way. So yeah. Okay, and next up, yeah, looks like I actually, yeah, I guess enclosed in this box for, yeah, in this packaging for sure, I've of course got myself a brand new pair of gloves for sure, and yeah, I guess it is quite fitting as well, seeing how I'm pretty much in need of some new gloves for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these out for sure, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, these actually do look nice for sure, and And yeah, I think with what I'm actually seeing, they actually, I'm really digging on, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far. And I guess I'll go ahead and try one on, and yeah, they actually feel nice for sure. So yeah, I know I'll definitely put those into good use for sure if I do need to go out during the winter time for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I really do love these gloves for sure. So yeah, they're definitely well worth it from what I could gather. So yeah. Alright, and of course I got myself, since I did mention Funko Pops earlier, that's one thing I actually got. I actually got myself a brand new Funko Pop figure for sure, and it is of course on this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is of course pretty much this lovely Funko Pop figure version of course the Winter Soldier Zone 73 edition from Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So yeah, I guess it has been a while since I've actually seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier for sure, and this one I actually got right here was actually well worth the wait for sure. I really do love this pop figure for sure, and yeah, I just can't get enough of seeing Sebastian Stan as Bucky, aka the Winter Soldier for sure, especially when he pops up every once in a while in the MCU for sure. So yeah, it's actually going to go great with all the other Funko Pops that I actually got for sure. So yeah. Alright, and next up, well, believe it or not, pretty much the next one we're going to show off right here is, of course, pretty much a really nice Nintendo Switch game that I actually got on top of quite a few for sure. So, what is it, you may ask? Well, I'll go ahead and start off right here. So yeah, and I guess if anything, we might as well start off with, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this lovely Nintendo Switch copy of course, Sonic Frontier. So yeah, I guess it is quite interesting for me to get this for sure because, well, I guess if anything, pretty much the Sonic the Hedgehog video games is something I've been pretty much getting myself really into pretty much for quite a few years now, and I've been pretty much getting a few of the games so far, and you know, it's actually quite fitting for me to get this for sure because, well, around the time I actually got it for sure, I just literally came out of seeing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on the big screen, which, by the way, really awesome movie, highly recommended. Definitely well worth it, way more than Mufasa the Lion King. There's no denying on that, so yeah, regardless on that, I really do love this, pretty much this for sure, and I know I'm gonna have a really good time playing this game for sure, but we'll have to wait and see for sure, but yeah, either way, I'm really glad that I actually got this game for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, I've of course got another Nintendo Switch game, but believe it or not, this is something that I've been anticipating for a lot, pretty much ever since, pretty much earlier this year for sure, and that being, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this, in this box right here is basically another Nintendo Switch game that I actually got, and that being, of course, Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So yeah, I guess if anything, if you know the history of Nintendo, you would definitely know about the Nintendo World Championships for sure, and I gotta say, I was really quite thrilled for sure when I actually heard about it for sure, and if I would have known about it way earlier, it would have got me hooked on for sure. So yeah, and it is quite fitting because years ago, I actually did get to meet, when I was at Retro GameCon back in 2016, I had the honor to officially meet the champion of the Nintendo World Championships himself, Thor Ackerland, which, yeah, again, that was many years ago for sure, so it's probably been a long time, so yeah, and of course, when I heard the news about this game for sure, I got myself really excited, hands down. I knew hands down that this is going to be the one game that I would definitely get myself hooked on for sure, and I'm really glad that I actually got it. And the best part is that what I actually got right here is, of course, the deluxe set. So, what do I mean what do I mean by that? Well, of course, you'll actually get some nice goodies for sure that actually comes with the game itself for sure. And you know what? I think I might as well go ahead and unbox and show you what this set actually got. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, I'm offering a 2-for-1 for sure, and we're doing exactly that. So yeah, and I guess for starters, you'll get the actual game itself, which is actually quite nice, all in its packaging and everything, and yeah, all that sort of stuff, and yeah, it actually includes, as it said in the pretty much in the case for sure, 150 plus challenges from 13 NES games for sure. So yeah, that's actually quite nice. And of course, next up, I guess enclosed in this box for sure, if I can open it up. Yeah, looks like you actually get yourself some really nice art cards for sure, devoted entirely to pretty much some well-known games in the NES library for sure. You name it: Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong. And that's just to name a few for sure. So yeah, that's actually really awesome by far for sure. I really do think these art cards are really well worth it. So if I can get those, yeah, there we go. So all right, and I'll just close it up real good. Yeah, there we go. Of course, in this, pretty much this box right here, pretty much is another great one by far. You actually get yourself a nice set of collectible pins for sure. Now, that I find really awesome for sure, and I think these pins are actually really great for sure. And of course, you'll get pretty much Nintendo World Championships NES edition as usual. And of course, the games I've actually mentioned when I showed off the art cards: Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, yeah, Metroid, and Donkey Kong, which I do find really awesome. But by far the best part of this whole package for sure, you'll actually get yourself this. So yeah, what I actually have right here is, of course, this really nice replica game pack, as you can see here, that is themed to, of course, the gold NES cartridge for sure, to which I do find quite amazing for sure, and I'll also give credit for the nice sleeve that actually comes with it for sure. So yeah, that I do find really awesome for sure, and let's not forget to mention, it even comes with a nice stand, so that way you can actually pretty much pop this on and yeah, actually display it for sure. So yeah, I think it actually does show that for while it is quite nice to actually get this game on its own, the deluxe set is what got me hooked on for sure. I'm really glad I actually got it for sure. So yeah, I know I'm gonna have a really great time playing this game for sure, and yeah, all that sort of stuff for sure. So yeah, definitely well worth it in the end, and yeah, I know I'm gonna have a ball playing this game for sure. If anyone wants to challenge me for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way, well, looks like we're at the home stretch right now, so yeah, we still got a long ways to go, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up from there for sure. So yeah, and I guess next up, I actually got myself a really nice Blu-ray for starters, and that being, of course, on this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this Blu-ray copy, as you can see here on the good Christmas classic, that being, of course, Holiday Inn. So yeah, I guess if anything, I guess it's hard to believe that I never actually knew about this movie from way back then for sure, but a lot of people are actually saying that this is actually a really well-known Christmas classic for sure, dating all the way back to, oh yeah, 1942 for sure. So yeah, I actually got myself a really good old classic one for sure. And I gotta say, getting a Christmas movie from the 40s for sure on Blu-ray, it actually is quite a thing for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I know I will definitely shoot to pretty much put this movie on for sure. So yeah, I'm really glad I finally got this one for sure. So yeah. All right, and next up, well, we've actually got ourselves another timeless Christmas classic for sure, and that being, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much another good old classic Christmas movie from back then, yeah, but this time dating all the way back to 1954 for sure, and that being, of course, on Irving Berlin's White Christmas. So yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually knew about this movie, or even the good old classic song, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. But yeah, you definitely know what I'm talking about for sure, and yeah, I guess in all honesty, I'm actually really quite thrilled I actually got this movie for sure. Again, this is actually a really old, timeless, classic, pretty much movie from way back then for sure. Again, all the way back to 1954 for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I am really thrilled to actually get this movie for sure, and I would definitely be up for putting this on right around Christmas for sure. So yeah, definitely well worth it for me to get this movie for sure. So yeah. Alright, and last up, we've of course I've actually got myself a multi-movie pack for sure, but what you may ask? Here it is. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much this lovely multi-movie pack, as you can see here for sure, on all of the National Lampoon Vacation movies for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, the National Lampoon Vacation movies is something I've been wanting to get in my hands for a long time, and plus, they're actually well-known, pretty much from a well-known actor at the time, Chevy Chase, for sure. So yeah, and luckily enough, this 5-movie pack I got right here is, of course, pretty much is really well worth it for me to get out, with, of course, films consisting of National Lampoon's Vacation, and, of course, all the other ones, including the timeless classic National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, really love it all the way, and, of course, the other ones being National Lampoon's European Vacation, and, of course, pretty much Vegas Vacation, and, of course, to top it all off, well, pretty much yeah, oddly enough, the 2015 Vacation movie, hands down. I don't need to explain anything about that last one. If it has no connection to the original for sure, then what else are you gonna get? So, but yeah, regardless of that, I've been wanting to get all of the National Lampoon Vacation movies for sure, particularly the Christmas Vacation one for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got all those movies for sure. They're definitely well worth it, nonetheless, for sure. And yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to playing the manga for sure, particularly the Christmas Vacation one for sure. So yeah, really quite thrilled to get all 5 of these on DVD for sure. So yeah. All right, and next up, I've of course got myself a brand new calendar this time, as you can see here. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much a new calendar I've organized for sure, devoted entirely to my cosplays for sure, and it's pretty much the same deal as last time for sure. I show off every single one of my cosplays throughout every single bit of the month, as you can see here, with me and my Christmas Barber cosplay, as you can see here, and all that sort of stuff for sure. And I guess it is no big surprise that I always do love showing off my cosplays for sure, especially on CGS, aka Cosplayer's Guide to Success for sure. So, but yeah, I guess if anything, I am really quite thrilled with the calendar I've organized for sure, and I know I'm definitely gonna put all of this to a good use for sure. And he is actually quite hard to actually deal with for sure. And well, I guess seeing how the new year will be on the way, I guess we'll actually kickstart 2025 off with, of course, yeah, actually, quite fitting enough, me and, of course, all three of my ballet cosplays for sure. So yeah, come to think of it, I wish I would have been in one of my ballet cosplays for sure. Particularly either my ballerina Barbara cosplay or my ballerina Ruby Rose cosplay for sure. I mean, yeah, like I said, I actually, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I actually do look cute in both of those tutus for sure, so. But yeah, I digress, so. But yeah, either way, I am really quite thrilled with the calendar I've organized for sure, and I've got plenty more that I'm hoping to give away for sure. Maybe it's like a nice little late New Year's gift for anyone who needs one for sure. So yeah, I already have some ideas on who I might give to for sure. But we'll have to wait and see on, of course, that front. So yeah, regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled with this calendar that I got for myself. So yeah. All right, and next up, pretty much I got myself another Funko Pop figure for sure. But this time it's from an anime that I've heard great things about, and a lot of people have actually gotten into, but I have yet to actually watch it for sure. And that being, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is this nice Funko Pop figure version of course, young Victor from Yuri on Ice. So now, to be honest, I guess out of several anime shows and movies I have yet to watch, Yuri on Ice is definitely one of them that I have yet to actually check out for sure, since I've actually heard great things about it and have seen really a great amount of cosplays for sure. So yeah, but yeah, I would definitely love to check out that Sega show for sure, as I actually heard great things about it for sure. But I guess for now, this nice pop figure version of course, young Victor will actually be quite nice for sure, as of course my nice little warm-up for sure. So, but yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I actually got this one for sure. So yeah. Alright then, alright, so next up, I've of course got, well, looks like we were on a roll with, of course, a couple of Nintendo Switch games. Why not stepping up a bit and actually include two other ones that I actually got? So yeah, what I guess what I got for starters is, of course, I got myself Mario and Luigi brother ship for sure. So yeah, I've been wanting to check this game out for sure ever since I saw the trailers for it, and yeah, I'm really quite thrilled that I actually got this game for sure, and it is actually quite amazing for me to finally get this for sure. So yeah. But it doesn't stop there. I've of course got the one game I've been super hyped for since earlier this year for sure, and that being, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much, yeah, I've of course finally got The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. So yeah, this is actually one game I've been wanting to actually play for a long time now, ever since the announcement actually dropped for sure. And it is quite fitting because not too long ago I've attended to, of course, my best friend Glenori for her wedding earlier this year for sure, which is also entirely Legend of Zelda themed for sure. And yeah, it is actually quite fitting to actually pretty much have her wedding be Legend of Zelda themed to correspond with this game for sure. So yeah. So I guess needless to say, it was well worth the wait, and I'm really glad I actually got this game for sure. And hey, seeing how it actually is sold in, of course, the Middle East and Southeast Asia for sure, I shouldn't have anything to worry about because, yeah, from my understanding, pretty much the Nintendo Switch is entirely region-free for sure, so I shouldn't have any problem playing this game for sure. But yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I actually got this game for sure. So yeah. Okay, and next up, I've of course got not one, not two, not three, but four movies on Blu-ray for sure, though technically it's only 3 movies plus an anime for sure, so yeah, I have a lot to get through for sure, including a couple of which I did already talked about in my thoughts videos for sure, so I might as well go ahead and show them off right here and then. So I guess for starters, I've of course got Joker Filet Adieu, and yeah, I did already talk about this in pretty much my thoughts videos that I did a couple of months ago for sure, and I was actually left mainly mixed for sure, and of course, a lot of people are actually saying that this is much weaker compared to the first Joker movie, and a lot of people absolutely hating it, and to be honest, I can see why for sure, but hey, I guess it doesn't matter anyways. I still love getting some movies into my DVD and Blu-ray collection, whether they're good, mediocre, or horrifically bad for sure. But I know hands down when it comes to this and the original, I'll definitely stick to the original Joker hands down, but hey, regardless, I'm still really glad I actually got this movie for sure, so yeah. Okay, and next up, I've of course got myself an anime for sure, and that being of course this, so yeah, what I actually got here is of course this nice Blu-ray copy for sure on of course High School DxD New, so yeah, this is actually, I guess if anything, the High School DxD anime is something I've been wanting to check out for a long time now, for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got this one for starters, and I guess the one thing to mention, see how part of the title actually is, it actually does say High School DxD New. This is, of course, mainly the second season that I actually got right here, so I guess if anything, I'm actually going completely out of order, of course, pretty much this anime for sure, but I do hope to get the rest and actually finally check this out for sure, so yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I actually got this for sure, so yeah. Alright, and next up, I've of course got one on a DreamWorks movie for sure, and that being of course this, so yeah, what I actually got right here is of course this Blu-ray copy on one of the DreamWorks movies for sure, and that being of course Mr. Peabody and Sherman, so yeah, I've been wanting to check this movie out for some time for sure. I mean, sure, he actually did get good reviews when it first came out, but I did hear it also completely bombed at the box office when it first came out for sure, alongside Penguins of Madagascar sometime later. And for those who are wondering about How to Train Your Dragon 2, yeah, for those who are wondering about How to Train Your Dragon 2, don't worry, it still did very well for sure, so you don't have to worry about that, so. But yeah, regardless on that, I'm really glad I actually got this movie for sure. Now, the one thing to bear in mind for sure is that the one that I actually got is, of course, the Blu-ray 3D edition for sure, to which I guess is a little outdated because pretty much Blu-ray 3D copies are no longer in existence for sure, and well, I guess to be honest, I don't have a pretty much a 3D Blu-ray player for sure, so that's kind of a bit of a bummer. But it's okay, because this copy also includes the regular Blu-ray copy, as well as, of course, the movie itself on DVD for sure, so it's not a big loss for sure, so yeah, I guess if anything, since I don't have a 3D Blu-ray player for sure, I'm still gonna pretty much use the regular Blu-ray copy that's included inside for sure, so not a big loss for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got this movie regardless, so yeah. Alright, and last but certainly not the least, looks like for the Blu-rays that I actually got, we've actually got not only another good one, not only another one from DreamWorks, but we got a great one for sure, and that being, of course, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here, and I'm not kidding when I actually say it, I got the Wild Robot on Blu-ray, so So yeah, again, I did already talked about this in one of my thoughts videos that I did a few months ago for sure, and of course, if you have seen my thoughts video on, of course, this movie, I love the hell out of this one for sure. I definitely think, I think compared to Kung Fu Panda 4 that we also got this year by far, this is definitely the best of, this is definitely the best one DreamWorks is actually putting out for sure, so yeah, I really love this movie ever since it came out for sure, and to finally get this on Blu-ray as a really nice Christmas present, it actually warms my heart a whole lot. But yeah, I guess if anything, if you haven't seen The Wild Robot yet, do so. It is an awesome movie by far, and to any kids out there that really want to see this movie, let me say this right now, that this is definitely one of those movies where PG actually meant you should have parental guidance. So, and I'm not joking when I actually say it, that is actually what you guys said at the back of the box for sure. It is rated PG for a reason, so yeah, if you do want to see this, yeah, to any kids out there that are actually watching this for sure, if you do want to watch this movie, make sure you have a parent with you for sure, so. But yeah, regardless on that, I am really quite happy with, of course, pretty much, with, of course, this movie right here for sure. I'm really glad I got this on Blu-ray for sure, and yeah, I say this is definitely well worth it in the end for sure, so yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we got that out of the way, I guess I'll take care of everything that I actually got in some numerous piles for sure, and let's see, I think we might be forgetting something for sure, I wonder what it could be. Oh yeah! Now I remember, I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, yeah, I guess I guess a lot of you guys are actually gonna comment down below, pretty much saying that, yeah, and of course, saying, oh, do you actually have any Thomas the Tank Engine stuff that you got this year? I knew we might be forgetting something for sure, and well, I guess if anything, I guess in regards to, of course, pretty much anything Thomas the Tank Engine related for sure, well, obviously, didn't actually get much for sure, so I guess it looks like, oh boy, yeah, I got a little something in my eye, so I'm so sorry about that, so. But yeah, I guess in regards to getting anything related to Thomas the Tank Engine, doesn't seem like much for sure, and I guess for any new Thomas DVDs that I actually got for sure, I guess I do need a break from that for sure. However, there is one thing revolving around Thomas that I know I'm not going to forget for sure, because, you guessed it, I guess it looks like I got some new Bachman Thomas models for sure, so yeah, I guess I cannot forget about those for sure. I always look forward to getting some new Bachman Thomas models for sure, so what ones did I get this time? Well, let's see what we got for sure, so I guess for starters, I've of course got myself a brand new engine for starters, and that being of course on this, so yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, one of the new engines that I actually got right here, and that being, of course, on Bo. So yeah, I guess if anything, I am really quite thrilled that I actually got this one for sure, and I gotta say, from what I'm actually seeing, Bo actually looks actually pretty good for sure, and yeah, and I guess if anything, unlike, yeah, the one thing I need to mention for sure is that unlike all the other Thomas models for sure, this one, on the other hand, doesn't actually have moving eyes for sure, so yeah, guessing is kind of big of a downer for sure that this actually doesn't have moving eyes, but however, they did make up for it for sure, because the headlamp, as you can see from above, is actually operable for sure. So yeah, it doesn't have moving eyes this time, but it does have an operating headlight for sure. But hey, I didn't care nonetheless. I am really thrilled that I actually got this one for sure. And yeah, I guess needless to say, it'll go great with all the other Bachmann Thomas models that I actually got for sure. And I do hope to actually get more pretty soon for sure. So yeah. But it's not just a bow that I actually got. I also got one of the rolling stock as well for sure. So what is it, you may ask? Well, I'll show it off right now, and that being, of course, on this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, a brand new box van for sure, as you can see right here for sure. But this time, it's mainly devoted to some explosives for sure. So yeah, I do find it quite fascinating that for the new box van they actually got right here, it actually is devoted entirely to, of course, explosives for sure, that I do find quite amazing for sure. And I guess given to that thought alone, I think it would spark either Megumin from Konosuba to actually show off, just to unleash her explosion spell for sure, or Michael Bay to coming out of nowhere and actually blow this thing up. Yeah, either one of those two scenarios would actually work quite well for sure. But yeah, regardless on that, I'm really quite thrilled that I actually got this box van for sure. And yeah, it's gonna go great with all the other rolling stock that I actually got for when I'll run it on my layout pretty soon. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah. Alright, so I guess that takes care of those two. But we're not done just yet. Oh, no. Because believe it or not, I actually did get one thing. And I mean, one thing that is even cooler as these two right here. And it's not entirely a new engine. It's not entirely a new piece of rolling stock. Not even one of the destinations for sure. No, not at all. This next one that I'm going to be showing off coming up next is actually a set. You heard it right there, folks. I actually got myself a Bachmann Thomas set this time. So yeah, what is it, you may ask? You dare want to know what it is? Well, allow me to show it off right now. So yeah, here it is right here. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much this entire Bachmann Thomas trade set right here, and that being, of course, on the Thomas Saves Santa sleigh set. So yeah, I guess if anything, throughout my years collecting all sorts of Bachmann Thomas models for sure, I actually have collected a good number of sets for sure. But I guess if anything, out of all the sets that I've been wanting to get, the Bachmann Thomas holiday sets are definitely the main category that I've been wanting to get for sure. So yeah, and of course, I was immediately hooked on when I actually got this set for sure. And yeah, I think it's actually well worth it for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got this for sure. And yeah, it actually has what you could imagine. It actually has pretty much a really awesome brake van with Santa Claus inside. Yeah, and of course along the side is, of course, Santa's naughty and nice list. Very clever, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, a nice little wagon with Santa sleigh pretty much hanging. And of course, let's not forget to mention Thomas with a Santa hat and snowplow on. So yeah, that I do find quite clever for sure. For one, I think the idea of course, seeing Thomas with a Santa hat on is actually quite amazing for sure. Then again, if you have seen the show, you definitely know that Thomas hates wearing his snowplow for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much having the idea of me having Thomas with his snowplow it's something I've been wanting to get for sure, and I'm really glad I actually got it with, of course, this Sega for sure. Now, now I guess a lot of you guys may be wondering, am I going to talk about this set in the near future? Well, yeah, I would love to for sure, but I'm not going to do that immediately after for sure. What I am going to do is probably wait until right around Christmas next year to finally talk about this Sega for sure. So yeah, don't worry about a thing. It will happen, but I'm going to have to hold off for an entire year for me to talk about this one for sure. But trust me, I think it's actually going to be well worth it for me to talk about this one for sure. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, I guess that takes care of that, and oh, what's that? You thought I was done? Oh, no, I'm nowhere near done just yet, because, yeah, if anything, I actually have one more item for me to show off for sure, and, well, I guess pretty much for this last one that I'm going to be showing off for sure, we are going to stick to Thomas the Tank Engine for sure. But rather, instead of talking a little something from Bachman revolving around Thomas, we're actually going to show off a little something from Lionel for sure, and believe it or not, I actually did talk about this in one of my rant videos that I did a few months ago. Keep watching at your own risk, because you're going to be quite surprised once I actually do show it off for sure. And of course, pretty much of anything before I can begin, I might as well show off this lovely, nice Charlie Brown Christmas themed card for sure that I actually got, which I'm not gonna lie is actually really nice, and pretty much says on the front, Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer. Sorry, I can't help it, and of course I might as well read you what I actually pretty much wrote down, and of course this card that actually says, wishing you a Christmas that's all kinds of wonderful fun. By the way, what's in the big box, you may ask? ... lots of dots. Have fun with it. And P.S. sorry not sorry. Yeah, judging by the way what I wrote down in this card, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be saying, I don't like where this is going. So yeah, what do I mean by sorry not sorry, you may ask? Well, I'll go ahead and show it off right now, and yep, here it is right here. So yeah, that's pretty much what I mean by sorry not sorry for sure. So what I actually got right here is, of course, this brand new Lionel Thomas train Sega for sure that is entirely themed to All Engines Go. So yeah, I guess it's no big surprise that I do love Thomas the Tank Engine, yes, but I'm trying to avoid All Engines Go like the plague for sure, and I guess if anything, if you have seen one of my rant videos that I did a few months ago, I actually did talk about this Sega for sure, when I actually first heard about it for sure, and I think I knew hands down that pretty much it does carry the All Engines Go name that kind of left me feeling a little concerned, and of course, yeah, just concerned as well, because I knew it's not going to be good. But at the same time, it does actually pique my interest a bit, so yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front for sure. So I was lucky enough to actually get this as one of my Christmas presents this year for sure, and, well, part of me pretty much kind of, yeah, I guess part of me is, of course, feeling a little disgrace for sure that I actually did get something on something revolving around Thomas that I hate. But then again, I did kind of get this as a joke for sure, so I guess I actually did find it quite funny for sure, so. But hey, regardless on that, I'm so glad I actually got this Sega for sure, and yeah, I still stand by my word on how I feel about All Engines Go, but it's not going to stop me from, of course, getting this set regardless, so yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front, so yeah. And so yeah, I think with all that said and done, that's all of the Christmas presents that I actually got this year for sure, so yeah, I guess overall, I say this year turned out to be pretty much a really great one by far compared to last year for sure. I think with, of course, everything that I've actually showed off by far, I really do love all the Christmas presents that I actually got for this year for sure. And each and every single one of them I've shown off, I'm really quite thrilled with what I've actually got for sure. Yeah, I was never disappointed by what I've actually seen by far. I do think every single one of them actually really does really got me so pumped for sure, and I'm really impressed with what I've actually seen for sure. So yeah, I guess give it to all that. I'd say they're definitely well worth the wait for me to get all those for sure, and of course, to top it all off with the ones that I've actually given to, of course, my friends and my family for sure. I think that alone actually still shows on how much I actually love Christmas every single year for sure. There was never one point where I find myself hating this time of year for sure, like of course Scrooge from any version of A Christmas Carol for sure. No. I actually do want to share my loving support around this time of year for sure. And of course for this year, it really is no exception to that for sure. I always do love it hands down, and I know I'm definitely going to make great use of all these Christmas presents for sure. So yeah, I still love this time of year for sure. I'm really glad I had a really great Christmas this year. And I know I'm pretty much, I know I'm going to celebrate more, especially with, of course, me in this outfit for sure. So yeah, I can't get enough of being this outfit for sure. It really does mean a whole lot. So yeah, and I guess with all that said and done, I think I'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and I guess moreover, I want to see what you guys think. What do you guys think of this episode for sure? Let me know in the comments down below on what you guys think of it for sure. I would definitely love to know. So yeah. And before I wrap things up, I definitely need to get this alga real quick for sure. For starters, thank you all so much for watching this 200th episode special of course, this show. And yeah, I won't lie. I say it's a really great ride for me to make it this far to this season for sure. In fact, I was even more surprised pretty much a couple of years ago when we made it past 100 episodes for sure. So yeah, but I'm really quite thrilled that we actually made it this far for sure, and of course showing off all of my Christmas presents to pretty much in this episode for sure. Like I said, that's definitely my Christmas present to all of you guys for sure, since we finally made it this far for sure. So, and while we're at it, I think I did manage to put together a episode count for sure to showcase how many episodes that we actually did for of course all 9 seasons that we did so far. So with that being said, let's go ahead and separate out these for sure. In season 1, we've actually did 6 episodes for sure, not counting the follow-up that we did for episode 5 for sure. So yeah, that's actually a really good number. In season 2, we stepped it up a bit by releasing 7 episodes so far, which is actually quite nice. Then for season 3, we actually pretty much took it up even more for sure, and we've released 27 episodes for sure, which is actually really awesome. And for season 4, we've released 13 episodes. Season 5, we've released 14 episodes. For season 6, we've put out exactly 20 episodes for sure. And for season 7, it was of course a record breaker around that time, with it being out at about 31 episodes for sure. Then for season 8, it's pretty much the same number as season 3, with only 27 episodes. And of course, for this season, season 9, we have officially released 55 episodes for sure. So yeah, given to that number alone to, of course, season 9, I guess that makes this season the new WTPU episode count champion for sure. So yeah. that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. And if you count up all the episodes that we've released throughout all 9 seasons so far, you would definitely know that we have officially released exactly 200 episodes for sure. So yeah, that's actually really impressive by far, and of course, pretty much of anything for this episode for sure. I say this is a really great one to end this season with a massive bang. So yeah, I'm really quite happy with all that. And once again, I want to say thank you all so much for watching season 9 of this show for sure. Like I said, with the amount of episodes we've released around that time, we've really pulled it off quite well for sure. And I can't wait for next year for sure, for 2025, when we'll officially hit our milestone season, which is season 10. So yeah, I guess if anything, I can't wait to see what we'll actually be in for sure, especially with what will be going on with me personally, with one of the main factors being me moving out pretty soon for sure, but we'll definitely have to wait and see on that, and if they'll allow me to, of course, still make videos as normal for sure. So yeah, but I guess until then, all I want to say right now is, of course, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll definitely see all of you guys for next year for season 10 for sure. So yeah, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video, or another episode for sure, but you kind of get the idea. And as usual, Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year. So yeah, take care, everybody. Until we meet again. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is Ackley4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.